Okay. Look at its resolve value on the top left. And take one resolve from the bank. Then, as instructed by the encounter card, also take the 2 resolve tokens from the Bound Serpent. Cards, discard the eliminated Bound Serpent and look at the encounter card. Okay. So, everything goes back again. The daze doesn't do anything. I gain 1 because it is in the top left. And because I destroyed the thing, I gain 3. And these, this card goes back, I think. Look at the encounter cards. Yeah. After an enemy with any resolve tokens leaves play, players receive that from that enemy. Yeah. Look at the resolve value. Look at the under progression. It says whenever players receive any resolve, each one resolve may be exchanged for 1 foot and placed on this card. The resolve of the dead card. And is 2 of these things is 3 or no enemies in play. So you may return any of the tokens to the bank to place 1 objective token. Okay, the foot thing is an objective token. Okay. It's for each resolve, so return all 3 resolve 3. Yeah, these 3. Place 3 objective tokens on the resolve of the dead card. Yeah, okay, let's take a shortcut here. Since Valkia no longer has a short spear in her hero area, it's probably a good idea to make sure she does not go unarmed. Resolve the fast action of the short sword. This was also in my hand, yes. To place it into your hero area. Place it into your hero area and gain 1 aggro. So that is okay. I can do that. Yeah, generate aggro. Since the cube on your enemy focus track has stopped on the reinforcement symbol, yes, you have to immediately move the cube on the reinforcement track. Reinforcement track. Oh yeah, this one. Okay. Locate it on the quest charter, 1 space to the right, and remove 1 objective token from the token holding box located on the darkness track. Remove 1. Oh, this. Yeah. Okay. And the latter happens every time a cube on an enemy focus track aggro stops on. Or passes any symbol when moving right. Now it's time to end your turn. Normally you draw cards from the top of your deck until you have 5 cards in your hand. For the purpose of this playthrough, find the following cards in your deck. Build Momentum, Talon Block, Shield Rush, Pommel and Focus Thrust. I think from here. Talon Block, Pommel, Focus Thrust. Shield Rush, Build Momentum. Okay. With 5 cards in your hand and 1 enemy already soundly beating, it's time to proceed to the defense phase. Yeah, I think so. Defense phase. This is where enemies get to turn the tables on you, but don't worry, you'll get them yet. During the defense phase, enemies will finally get to attack you, and since you have a bone wraith in your hero area, You will have to activate it to attack. If there were more enemies, you'd have to activate each of them once. However, any enemies in the quest area would not be activated. So what? Only those that actually got to you. The Bone Wraith deals 2 physical damage, as indicated by the 2 sword above the special abilities and vulnerabilities box. Is that so? Yeah, okay, this is the damage that it does. But it's dazed and it's wounded. However, this enemy is also a daze token. Each daze token on an enemy makes that deal 1 less damage of any kind, so the enemy will only deal you 1 shield. Whenever you are dealt damage you cannot or don't want to cancel, for each point of damage you must move 1 card from either your hand on top of your deck or from your discard pile, not just the top. And you are free to choose to your burial pile. So if you dealt 3 damage and you cancel none, you have to bury a total of 3 cards, and you may choose individually for each of them where they will come from. You can only cancel damage by resolving reflexes. The only type of action that you cannot use, that you can use not only on your hero turn but practically any time. Okay, so I guess we're looking for reflexes. These round shield and chainmail have reflexes. Consequently, for the 1 damage dealt by the Bone Wraith, you have 2 options: either resolve the reflex of the talent block, or resolve the reflex of the round shield to cancel the damage. Choose the latter option and place the round shield on top of your deck. Round shields, top of your deck. Finally, before the defense phase is over, you need to resolve conditions. To do so, look at each enemy and each hero charter, and resolve conditions for each hero and enemy that has them. In this case, only the Bone Wraith has a condition token. If these were damage dealing conditions like burning or poisoned, each of these condition tokens would place 1 wound on the enemy. So burning is the same as poisoned. Then you would get to choose 1 condition token that gets removed. Currently there is not much of a choice. Daze does not place any wounds, and since it is the only condition, return its token to the bank. Encounter phase. In order to make progress on your way, you will need to successfully end the current encounter. Each encounter will tell you what your options are. First, take a look at the current active encounter. During the encounter phase, you check if any of the conditions outlined in the end section are met. Resolve of the dead needs a total of 3 objective tokens, 1 plus 2, as printed here on the end, the semicolon. And since there are 3 objective tokens, we exchange these because of some previous rule, so these are objective tokens. On the resolve card, the encounter ends and encounter aftermath is resolved. Cool. What is encounter aftermath? Encounter aftermath. Any enemies still left after finishing the encounter would be discarded now. This does not provide you with extra resolve, as they are not eliminated, but simply clears the table. You should now also discard a wound token from the Plains of Sorrow location. Yes, okay, so this wound, because we cleared the complete location apparently. bone wraith. What does happen with the bone wraith? I don't know. The next step is receiving rewards. So I think this just gets discarded. To be honest, it's just I find it how I feel about this. It's just too much. It's too fatiguing. I take it that you get rewards, you take the spyglass, and there's a time phase and a reinforcement phase, and then try to beat it by doing this, and then you have some experience in the simplest of encounters, and I get a picture of what happens. You're managing these tokens, that's not really a problem, but the reading of the cards, that is so what I hated about Space Hulk, Death Angel, too many text, too many options. So this game is not for me. However, it may be for you. Okay, bye.